it's Erica with Craftinated, and today I have a make project that I did the other day. I'm going to show you guys the steps I went through to do it. I'm going to link a few different dies in the comments that are similar to the one I used. I'll show you the one I have here. Unfortunately, I could not find this specific die, and I'm not 100% sure where it came from. But as you can see, it's kind of shaping up to look like an iced coffee. So this is the die I used, and I made these really cute gift card holders with it. So I have my business card in there just to kind of show like the placeholder for it. But they turned out really, really cute. So I'm just gonna go through real quick, show you all of the ones. I'll put it to music and I'll show you all of the ones I made. And then I'll come back and kind of show you the steps I took. So we'll just look at all of them real quick. So going into this make project, I was really trying to use my scrap. I made so many different Christmas items for that craft show that I was supposed to attend in November, and I had all of this scrap left over. And as you can see, it doesn't use much paper at all. And then I just used my white and my craft to do the rest. And then I had this green and this red, which were actually leftovers from the craft show as well. So I have a set here, and this is kind of everything that I'm going to use to make this, as well as my cuddle bug. So this is actually kind of big for the size that I need for this, because the only thing I'm going to cut out with this die on here is the base of the colored part of the gift card holder, as well as this upper lip of the cup. Sorry. And then this heart. So this is all double-sided paper, so I'm able to use the back side for the heart, and it coordinates. So it'll be really, really cute. And then this is just a full piece of craft. I was able to cut this down and get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these bases out of each 8.5 by 11 sheet. Then I just used some white scrap for the whipped cream, and then some green scrap for the straw. And then I use my art glitter glue when I'm putting the pocket on, which I'll show you. My foam squares to pop up that heart and the whipped cream. And then my distress die to kind of give the whipped cream a little bit of definition and just kind of like softly put some color in there to make it look more 3D. And then I also use my Craftinated stamp on the back of these to kind of just put my name on there. I do that when I can. Not everything I make I'm able to put my stamp on, but if it's something that's like this where it's pretty blank on the back, I think that's good to go. And then so I'm gonna make this, and then I'm gonna show you the packaging because I have some packaging worked out for it too. So these are all the items I'm going to use. I'm gonna go ahead and cut everything out with my cuddle bug, but I'm just going to speed that up, and I'm gonna cut the things down that I need to. And so I'm gonna speed this all up, and then when I come back, we'll assemble. that everything has been cut out, I can assemble. So the first thing I'm going to do is put this main piece on to the craft paper. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I'm just going to make sure there's no clogs in it first. And then I just go around and I do a very thin line all the way around. The reason why I do such a thin line is because it's just gonna have a gift card in it. It's not gonna be something that's like really heavy or bulky. And you want to make sure that the gift card will fit within the slot. So if you make it too thick, sorry, I just had to get that glue off my hand. If you make it too thick, you might have an issue with the gift card sliding in. So I use this bottom section here with the piece of pattern cardstock and just kind of make sure that it's nice and lined up and drop it down. It needs to move over just a smidge. Perfect. And so then I'm going to just burnish it down a bit, and then I like to make sure that my opening is still secure, which it is. Oop, it came off just a bit. But the opening is still good. Sometimes it's just like a little bit of like thread of paper like holding it together from the die not going through completely. So I just like to make sure before I get too far into it that I'll be able to put the gift card or business card in. Then I do a very thin line on this like upper lip piece. And then you just line it up with the edging of the die of the craft piece. And I tried to line it up so it would kind of look like it was just a step up from the paper below. And then at this point, I do my stamp. I don't want to wait till it gets too bulky, and because I do pop the stuff up on with the foam squares, so I'm going to stamp it now. And then I use the straw. So like this die, like I said, it doesn't have any name on it. I looked all over it, and it was still in the plastic wrap, but it was not in like the regular packaging. So I have no idea where it came from, and there were no instructions. But this is, I think this is right. This is how I'm doing it. So I'm just feeding the straw in through this little opening here. And I did try to do this with, oh, what's it called? Like the vellum, or, you know, the acetate, I guess acetate. I tried to use it with that because I thought it would be really cute for this, like, this lid to be see-through, and I could have put the whipped cream behind it. I don't know, kind of make it look like a real cup. But I tried the acetate with my Cuttlebug, and it would not cut through it very well, so I moved on. Because I just wanted this to be a quick project, something to use my scrap with. I'm trying to get rid of some of this Christmas scrap. I know it's beyond Christmas and all of that, and everybody's over anything 2020, but I wanted to use my scrap up, and this I thought was a cute way to do it. So that's the base of that. I'm going to use my Distress ink to color up this whipped cream. So what I like to do is I just like to go around the edging first, lightly, kind of give it that base color around. And then once I do that, I go back in and even lighter like strokes and do it circular and try just to kind of soften it to make it look even a little bit more like dimensional. So just adding a little bit of color to more of the inside of the white piece. And there's that. So I'm going to speed it up again real quick while I put my foam squares down. I use a lot of foam squares. Everybody knows, I've said it before. I can't help it, just who I am as a person. So I'm gonna put all my foam squares down and then I'll come back as I place it. So all my foam squares are down, so I'm just going to remove them. And I wish I would have used this die before. I've had this die, it's got to be at least a year or more. I think I may have gotten it as a gift. And I wish I would have used it before because it's so cute and so much fun. And I wish I could find the exact name for you guys, but I have 3 separate ones linked below that I think are comparable to this, and that you can definitely try to use up your scrap if that's what you want. If that's like your goal, is you could try to use up your scrap, or you could use, you know, whatever you want. But I have that link down below. There's one that's more of like a coffee mug. There's one that's like a hot coffee, and then I can't remember if I found a frappuccino one or not, but this one I kind of feel like is like a frappuccino. And I think I maybe did find a frappuccino one, but it looks a little bit more complicated than this one is, but I'll still link it if I am correct in saying that I found that. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna sell these for, because I'm planning on using these for my craft fair and probably next Christmas, because these are still Christmassy. But I'm thinking either, so my other gift cards, my 3D gift card holders and my pop-up gift card holders are both $3. So I might make these either $2 or 2 for $3. And I just want to make everything kind of comparable in my pricing. I don't want to make, you know, one so much cheaper than the rest. But it is super simple. Maybe I'll do $1. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to think about it. But I think those are adorable. Look at how quick and simple that project was. It's now done. I've used scrap. I still have a little bit left over from what I cut. So I could probably even get another heart out of this, maybe a lip, and then if I have more of this, I could get another base. Or I could even just do the hearts for another one, because it's so neutral. That gray plaid, I'm actually not gonna grab it. That gray plaid is so neutral that you could use it for other things. That's better. So for the packaging, what I have decided to do is I'm going to use these clear bags. It's the B6x4, and I'm going to use this piece of white paper. So these ones are 4 7/16 by 6 1/4. And I cut this piece of paper to 4 3/8 by 6 1/2. And the reason why I did that is because I am concerned about maintaining the integrity of that straw. If it was just kind of left in a bag, I'm afraid that it might bend, because I store my stuff for my craft shows in bins, and I just don't want anything to happen to that. So as you recall, this bag is 6 1/4, and the piece of paper is 6 1/2. I don't know if you can see this, but there's just 1/4 inch overhang. But that's because I wanted this to line up and still have just the tiniest bit of wiggle room in there. So you just take off the bag, or the strip for the bag, and then there you go. Gift card is done, packaged. I think it's really cute, simple packaging, simple project. I'm not going to make any more of these. This is going to be my last one, because I already have a decent amount, and I think these will be great for craft fairs next year. Not 100% sure on pricing yet. I'm gonna go back and forth on it. I'll figure it out. It might be $1 because they are pretty simple, but I don't know. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys all later. I'm gonna be coming back in just a couple of days. I have a Echo Park unboxing. I got their, I think it was their Christmas Day warehouse box. So I'll be back in a couple of days with that, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.